Caltech.
Thanks, Albert.
Admire these nerds in tech. Give it up for them. Bill Gates, Googler, you name them. Only real confident men can name their products Microsoft or Nano Banana. What's next? Pico Robot or Femto something?
Asian school nerds like me come to America, it is a wake-up call. Nerds are the lowest on any party invite chain. Americans don't need to study hard and get grades. Their grandparents did the heavy lifting for them. Nice.
Look, Americans can never understand that nerds in Asia means different thing as Asian nerd in America. In Asia, nerds who are thin, pale, and wears glasses are highly sought after asses. Thin, pale, and wears glasses.
I tell you, as an Asian American technical nerd, I do not understand what white privilege means until the minute I step into a building in Meta, formerly known as Facebook. There are all my kinds. I am home. Chain-smoking engineer dude. It does not make things anymore. It has become soft. When an American company in Silicon Valley wants to make a new product, it first sends supply team to fly to China, in business class, of course. Then they send the legal team to China.
The Chinese factory has this chain-smoking engineer dude.
He types up the AutoCAD design blindfolded, never touching the mouse. If he needs a special screw, he calls his buddy in another village, and they send him a single screw sample in 30 minutes. The next morning, product ships by a boat.
We should learn from our AI buddies. They read every single book on earth and then keep reinforcement learning by asking for feedbacks. Humans are exactly opposite. We read 10 books and think we know everything, and we don't listen.
AI, everything will need tokens. Universal, basic tokens. You want to drive your bought off Tesla to buy milk, and the car says this. You run out of free government tokens, you can charge more tokens. More tokens.
People say we cannot escape death and tax. Now there is more. After AI, we cannot escape token, tax, and death. Kids of the future will all be geniuses. They all speak with their friend with prompts in real life. They walk into a Starbucks and say this: if my dot mood equals good, then my order item name equals vanilla latte. Yep, that's the...
See dating in the future becoming really hard. Hey, Jonathan, it is not about you. It is just me. I like JavaScript, but you like Python.
Prompts is a thing now. Without clever prompts, AI won't work. I cannot wait for the first Department of Prompt Engineering at MIT to formally start. Its graduates will discover 2 new planets in the solar system by properly prompting the LLM model. Cannot wait. Just wait.
School junior is called to the principal's office. The principal said to him, "Your thesis on high-dimensional space-time warping is nice. But tell me, who did you copy the prompt from? Did you use Cuban LLM? Tell me."
AI will become a bitch. You ask him to summarize a meeting and he say this to you. Oh yeah, how come you did not ask me to write the AR items? You asked Gemini to write the AR, but not me? I just summarized for you?
Circular financing. Give it up to smart people who invented the term. They mean well. But you know, they could really call it a triangle financing or triad financing.
Here's a story for you. The story of NVIDIA is the ultimate revenge story of the hardware engineer. For decades, NVIDIA lived under the spell of software engineers. They had cloud, SaaS, Java, and machine learning. Now, NVIDIA's chip is so expensive, the companies have to fire software engineers.
Elon Musk said there will be no software in future. Everything will be generated on the fly. What does this mean? I go home and the door won't open because the internet is down? I go to my car and my car won't turn on because I was not very nice to the door?
Ever notice people mention the formerly known as, the company Meta, formerly known as Facebook, or the company X, formerly known as Twitter?
How about this? The company Skynet, formerly known as Tesla. Let's be honest about the intent.
Elon Musk really want to report to the president is this: Mr. President, the Skynet will be ready on work week 42. The Terminator Model T1 is ready using Google TPU WX47 chip. The T2 model will carry machine guns.
Recently, I found that I'm overall satisfied with my digital avatar. My realistic avatar looks like me, except younger, more energetic, and overall would do better in life than I would. So yeah, he represents me now.
No, my digital avatar should be me. I am glad I have my digital realistic avatar now. It is kind of cool. I typically don't look into the mirror often because the face on the other side saddens me. But honestly, I have a good relation with my digital avatar.
2025, there are basically 2 ways you can make a realistic avatar. You can use Sora to build a cameo, and it is amazing. I understand why AI folks has to burn all the cash. It is to make us feel good about ourselves. Thank you.
Hello, Chicago! Have you ever need to make your avatar of yourself? I can tell you, the script-to-image function is a sombering experience. The other day I was using CapCut and Nano Banana to describe myself. Ask GPT, can I just send you an AI-generated image of myself? You know, something that's a distilled version of me? Do you really need me to describe myself? GPT said, affirmative. I begin. I write this down. A short and some fat Asian man with white hair that has not been combed. He has large eye bags for lack of sleep and age. His back bent forward by 10.5 degrees. He walks slow, no body hairs. Then I continue. Make him more handsome than Jackie Chan, but not as funny. Oh, he wear brand products, baggy pants, and black sweater from Costco? Don't make this character look too ugly.
GPT is very polite. It says, thinking, still thinking. Then it asked me for 3 tokens, which is a 50% discount for Asian American men. In 5 minutes, the image is made. And it was spot on me.
So wide is good fit. There are so many models the Costco security cameras have caught all over the America of Asian men trailing their wives.
Heard the term RTO? What do you think? Many companies are insisting on returning to work. Boy, I feel bad for people who have to return to office. Now you cannot attend Teams meeting in your underwear anymore.
America, people get paid, but they insist on not going to the office. Only coders can enjoy this. In a real factory, you must go to the factory floor every day. You cannot vibe control a machine. I've heard Intel is in trouble. Their founder was Gordon Moore, the name of the Moore's Law. Unfortunately, Intel cannot keep up with the Moore's Law anymore. They are losing to TSMC and NVIDIA. Silicon Valley company people all want work-life balance. In Asia, there's no work-life balance. It is called working and living balance. If you don't work, then you have no life. Do you guys love xiaolongbao? If you don't know, it is the equivalent of micro-food technology of ancient China.
And if you have had xiaolongbao or little steamer dumplings, it is incredible food art. Chinese compete on 3nm node xiaolongbao way before they started making any semiconductor chips.
Xiaolongbao is where ancient Chinese pour their creativity. Materials, processing, and integration. For centuries, the number of folds followed the Emperor Wang's law. Ancient Chinese competed on making the best xiaolongbao. Now it is spread across the universe.
Conduct xiaolongbao research. As an Asian, I do tasting at different cities to find the best xiaolongbao restaurant. This is how crazy I am. Seattle, San Francisco, Chicago have some of the best, but the best is in Seattle.
Quality of tech workforce is related to the quality of xiaolongbao.
Seattle has DTF.
Bellevue have the street food square. There's a great place next to Apple where there's good tech, there's good xiaolongbao. I am a hardware engineer at heart. The other day I designed my own avatar robot. I will introduce him. His name is Renren. He can walk upstairs and downstairs, and when I cannot walk, Renren can carry me.
Good tonight? Yeah? Well, good, because I brought a special guest. Everyone, please welcome Renren. He is a robot of pure fancy design, kind of like the Mickey Mouse. Yeah.
Hello, Chang Liu. Hello, world.
Thank you. The social norms of Asians in Asia are very different. The other day I was watching an episode of Iron Chef, the cooking show in Japan, you know? Here's how they introduced the 2 contestants.
The challenges have famous French restaurants in Tokyo. Today they will challenge our Iron Chefs. However, when I see both of them overweight, I am not sure if they can do it.
I said to myself, what? In America, if a high schooler is applying to Harvard and meets an alum for interview, the alum is not allowed to ask the candidate anything about his performance in math. Can you imagine that in China? In Chinese classrooms, after each math test, the teacher will make an announcement to the class like this. The teacher will announce the entire roster and their marks and ranking. It goes like this. Number 1 mark, 99, Lan Wang. Number 2 mark, 98.54, Xin Zhao. Xin did badly this time. He missed his dot. That's why Lan won. Bad for both. 43 mark, 45, Fang Wang. Last mark, 52, Chen. Wow. I feel bad for your parents. Don't eat dinner this evening. So in China, a student who can ace any American SAT exam with full marks cannot graduate. He will go to an Apple factory assembly line to put the screws on. It's not accident that everything is made there.
Next time you stare at your Chinese-made iPhone, you need to realize that the screws were put on by a bunch of folks who would academically qualify for Harvard easily. They just choose to exercise individual freedom and initiatives.
In great American tech companies, there's a class called micromanagers. Micromanagers micromanage the people who actually know how to do the work. Do you love the micromanagers?
Today is International Micromanagers Appreciation Day. Let's give a round of applause to our direct reports, especially if they love micromanaging you. Micromanagers don't work. They never work. But they manage you.
Micromanagers have one great tell. Their primary tool at work is Microsoft Excel. If someone is expert at Microsoft Excel, then there's a big chance that person is a micromanager. The next sign, they never work.
You know you're in corporate living hell when on day one your direct reports say this. Chang, I know nothing about our technical work, but let's schedule 10 one-on-ones until work week 45 for me to train you on Excel VBA.
Convinced the mission of micromanagers is not to do the work, it is to create more work. They love emergency situations. They thrive on them. When urgent matters happen, they pull out their Excel notebook.
The micromanager I once had actually not only is good with Excel, he used VBA to program his Excel. Do you know VBA? Microsoft Visual Basic for Excel. It is one level above the former. It is deep.
My micromanager's VBA algorithm is like this. If Chang Liu solved a problem, then I will pretend he does not exist for a day. Then I will complain to him about other people complaining about him.
How are micromanagers made? They are typically nerds who got promoted to the business decisions for some weird reason. They don't know business, they don't care about business. They are nerd bosses. I feel for them. The micromanaging nerd bosses are actually open about the fact they don't care about the company business. They will tell you, oh, I hear you say we are not doing well. Let me tell you, I don't care. Let's just do our job.
Micromanagers don't care if the company is doing well. They want only two things. One, their appearance of authority. Second, they want to be the last one fired.
Have been great. Thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that line button. Oh, sorry, bad habit. Thank you and good night.
Yeah.
See how big we can get this bubble. Here it goes.
Look at those colors, like a little planet.
It's getting huge. Hope it doesn't pop yet. Almost bigger than my head.
It's already bigger than both of ours together.
It looks like a float. Is Google Nano Banana really that good?
Yeah, they are good.
Hi, Jensen. I left you a message 2 days ago. Hi, Jensen. I left you a message 2 days ago. I need to buy 1 billion more of your GPU chips. Oh, can you invest in me $1 trillion for me to buy them? Thanks. This way, our valuation will grow by $10 trillion each. $10 trillion each.
AI is the biggest thing since quantum mechanics.
I really want to beat the brush around it.
AI will run all humans.